Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that has been bugging me for a long time. Why do open world games get boring after you beat the story? No matter which game you're talking about, whether it's True Crime Instead of LA, Sleeping Dogs, Watch Dogs, the GTA series, or even Red Dead Redemption series, they all suffer from the same huge problem. Once you finish the story, there is literally nothing else to do. So today let's break down why this happens and how it could actually be fixed going forward. As gamers, we want replayability, especially in open world games. When we hear open world, we imagine a living, breathing world where we can do anything we want, right? But the reality is that's almost never the case. Take Red Dead Redemption 2 for example. It sets in the Wild West, one of the most brutal and lawless periods in history. But in the game, you can't hang in pieces, you can't torture enemies, and you definitely can't get creative with how you deal with the world. It looks real, it feels real, but it is completely censored. And here is the thing, when I first saw RDR2, I expected something dark, brutal, like the show Vikings. If you watched that, you know it doesn't hold back. There's blood, gore, executions, and pure savagery. So I was thinking, hey, maybe we'll get something that in Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe even be able to do a blood eagle or something wild like that. But instead, it's polished and restricted. The game avoids letting you go that far. For a Wild West game, it plays weirdly safe, right? Don't get me wrong, I love Red Dead Redemption 2. I play it almost every day. It is a beautiful game, it is pretty interactive. But the point is, after beating the story, it gets boring and there is so much potential, but yet it is wasted due to heavy censorships, right? That are placed onto the beautiful game that developers crafted so beautifully. And that's the issue with most open world games. They give you the illusion of freedom. Big map, check. Side quests, sure. Random events, yeah, for the first few hours. But after the story ends, most of that is still just dries up. NPCs don't change, cities don't evolve. The world just sits there like a movie set after filming ends. Obviously, in Red Dead Redemption 2, there is some CD evolvement, I guess, and Rockstar did work on that a bit, but it wasn't as dynamic as it should be for a open world games. What we really need is more than just a big map. We need actual systems that make the world feel alive and reactive, like NPCs that remember what you did and treat you differently. Towns or gangs that rise and fall depending on your actions. A justice system that actually evolves with your crimes. Tools that let you shape the world. Destroy, build, intimidate, influence. And above all, freedom to go off script. Let players back the world or rebuild it. If it's a sandbox, treat it like one. Don't hand us plastic toys and say play responsibly. So how can we fix this? Here are some practical ideas that I think can help developers to fix this issue. Dynamic factions. Let players align with or destroy factions. Every choice should have ripple effects in the world, not just in dialogue but in actual gameplay and control of areas. Procedural or evolving events. Instead of end-placed random events, create systems that generate unique encounters based on your behavior. Imagine if the town militia grows stronger because you keep causing chaos. Character memory system. NPCs could track your actions. If you saved someone's family, they will help you later. If you slaughtered half a town, that area becomes a ghost town or bounty hunters start tracking you. Post-story endgame. After the story ends, introduce new conflict, sandbox more, or even let players write their own story. Open the world up, not shut it down. Advanced world interaction. Give us more tools. Let us burn buildings, capture enemies, run businesses, or even take over towns. Let us interact with the environment, not just exist in it. and more importantly, make the NPCs real people. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, if you, depending on your clothes, haircuts, the environment should be aware of that. What kind of clothes you are wearing, what kind of haircut you have, what is your condition like? Are you taking bath every day or you are very dirty? The environment should be aware of you. It shouldn't be dull. It should be dynamic to make the world feel real, right? So yeah, open world games are getting bigger and prettier, but that doesn't mean they are getting better. Once the story ends, the world often feels empty and frozen. If developers want players to keep coming back, they need to create worlds that react, evolve, and let us push the limits. Let us interact with the world. Let us play the way we want, not the way the developers or any other body expects gamers to play, right? Let us give the freedom of choice. I think censorship is the death of any art in the world. If there is censorship, artists will not be able to create art. The technology will be stuck. In fact, I go as far as to say that the technology will be obsolete. It will keep getting worse and worse, and eventually it will disappear, right? So, the censorship is the biggest killer of art or any form of media, including obviously video games. Imagine if there were no censorship, what we could have achieved with Red Dead Redemption 2. Paying NPCs, we could kidnap them, we could do drone them, right? I know you can drone them, but they will not react. When you carry them and you submerge them in water, they will just die without putting up a fight. They will not struggle, right? So there is no life to it. I think it is because of evil censorship. Rockstar was definitely afraid of lawsuits. Even though it is a mature rated games, they should be safe, but these big companies like to play it safe, right? But again, I think censorship should be completely avoided. Let me know in the comments. Have you felt the same way after beating a game? Which open world game kept you hooked post a story and which one completely dropped the ball? If this hit home for you, give the video a like and subscribe for more raw takes on gaming. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.